In more news that we are tracking, in a massive diplomatic victory for India, the International Court of Justice has stayed the death sentence of Indian citizen Kulbhushan Jadhav. Jadhav was abducted from Iran and then arrested by Pakistan intelligence agencies on the false charges of spying and later fabricated and sabotage activities. In fact, the MEA has also spoken with the family of Jadhav, with now the International Court of Justice staying Jadhav death sentence. The terror state Pakistan has now been exposed. Does the order mean that Jadhav will return to India? How far can India go in making sure that Kulbhushan Jadhav remains safe is the question. Well, ICJ's verdict on Jadhav has put Pakistan in an embarrassing corner. India has chosen a strong case to move ICJ, but will it also use ICJ in Indo-Pak issues is the larger question.
Well, to react on the International Court's verdict on Kulbhushan Jadhav, I have with me Kawal Sibal, former Foreign Secretary and also former Ambassador. Your first reaction to the verdict?
I think we've staged a bit of a coup in going to the International Court of Justice and getting this ruling, because this puts Pakistan in a very tight spot. And the threat that Kulbhushan Jadhav may be executed and we may be presented with a fait accompli, that has been warded off immediately, because Pakistan will find it very difficult to defy the International Court of Justice, because all they have said is that you put on hold any possible execution till the merits of India's application are considered. So this gives us time. But this also puts Pakistan in a big spot internally, because this was a decision taken by the military court, and General Bajwa very gleefully approved it, and then even Sabotage has been making all kinds of statements. And now, if they don't go ahead, as they won't be able to go ahead, it will be seen as a diplomatic maneuver by India, which has placed Pakistan in a tight corner, and they will smart under that. Smart from that, definitely. Now, there is a bit of a downside to this, because we had ourselves some years ago excluded the International Court of Justice from the jurisdiction of the International Court of Justice on any India-Pakistan related issue or any issues of military nature, etc., etc. This included in our mind, if you read actually the text of...
Right, let's go across to our senior executive editor, Priya Saigal, now joining us live. Priya, you got us an exclusive conversation with the former Foreign Secretary. The fact that India has, like he said, pulled a coup, at least where this particular case is concerned, Pakistan clearly on the back foot and also in denial, Priya. But the possibilities of India taking up other issues at an international court, do you see that happening?
Well, as you know, we cut at a rather unfortunate point, Akshay, because the Foreign Secretary, former Foreign Secretary, was actually making the point that, India has kind of, said that these are bipartisan issues, bilateral issues, and itself breaking from this precedent and going to the international court. Would that then prompt Pakistan to do the same? Are we setting a precedent of sorts? Of course, he did add also that we've chosen a very strong moral case where India has a strong high point to go to the international court on. And also, the fact is that any kind of death sentence by hanging or any kind of death sentence is not really looked well upon by the Europeans, and in that sense they would come down in our favor. So he actually made it a point pointing out that there are long-term ramifications to this move, but having done that, we've chosen a very good strong case to make that move.
That's right, because of course this was about a life, Priya, and looking at Pakistan, but the military court has ordered his sentencing. One would have never known when Pakistan would have gone ahead and executed that. But at least for now, with India going to the ICJ, there is this interim relief to Kulbhushan Jadhav. There is a case that Pakistan will have to fight before they can go ahead with that execution. But also an important point, Priya, where India and Pakistan is concerned, we've seen how both the nations have forever said that these are bilateral issues. Rarely in the past, I think 30, 40 years, maximum 2 or 3 cases that have been picked up by the ICJ, or India, Pakistan moved the ICJ. So looking at that, the likelihood of the larger issue where Kashmir is concerned, Priya, one doesn't think that it is going to be the ICJ way. These countries will resolve it together.
Yeah,
or one hopes so.
Well, one hopes so. And also, there are certain issues that you can move the ICJ on. You can't just go with every and each issue. There is, of course, a template in place. You have to take larger issues that, have certain ramifications. You can't just go and move the ICJ on every and each issue. So in that sense, India has taken all those points into consideration when it moved the ICJ. In fact, the Foreign Secretary, former Secretary, also explains these points to us when he spoke to us. And he said that it's not just on every issue Pakistan can go. They also have to find an issue where they can catch India on, and also which fits in with the guidelines of the ICJ.
Right. Priya, thanks very much for joining us for a moment and bringing us that exclusive conversation there with the former Foreign Secretary, saying that this could perhaps set a wrong precedent. Thanks very much. We'll take a listen into some more reactions.
निर्दोष ऐसे एक व्यक्ति को, एक फौजी को इस तरीके से सजा देना, वो भी पाकिस्तान की आर्मी कोर्ट ने, ये दुनिया में भी इसकी निंदा की गई थी। मैं भी आज भी निंदा करते हुए इस निर्णय का स्वागत करता हूँ। भारत सरकार की, मोदी सरकार की इसे बहुत बड़ी सफलता मैं मानता हूँ।
On whatever basis the government took the decision, and we have got a stay. I'm very happy that they sent Harish Salve, the able lawyer. If we had sent the Attorney General, we may have lost the case. But anyway, very happy that this has happened.
CJI was kind enough to issue an order. I hope and expect that the Pakistani government would give the due respect to the ICJ order, and I hope that the Pakistani government will respect this order and no further action will be taken on Kulbhushan Jadhav. And we hope and expect that Kulbhushan Jadhav will come back safe and alive to India.
मैं ऐसा मानता हूं ये भारत की बहुत बड़ी विजय है, और जिस प्रकार से पाकिस्तान बिना किसी न्यायिक जांच के और एक प्रकार से उनको फांसी देने का विचार कर रही थी, प्रयास कर रही थी, स्केपगोट बना रही थी, उसके ऊपर एक बहुत बड़ा झटका इसके कारण लगा है।
पाकिस्तान एक फेल्ड स्टेट बन चुका है लगभग, और मुझे नहीं लगता कि वहां पर कौन शासन में है ये उनको मालूम नहीं है। सेना देश को चला रही है, यहाँ वहाँ के पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स देश को चला रहे हैं, ये मालूम नहीं है। अब इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ने जो एक वर्डिक्ट दिया है उसका सम्मान उनको करना चाहिए, और ये जिम्मेदारी न सिर्फ भारत की है लेकिन विश्व समुदाय की जिम्मेदारी है कि पाकिस्तान में जो एक मनमाजी तरीके से जो सजा देने का काम हो रहा है, एक कैंगरू कोर्ट लगा रखा है आर्मी ने, उस पर रोक लगनी चाहिए।
मैं इसे एक बड़ा कदम मानता हूं, और मानता हूं कि एक पाकिस्तान का एक बड़ा झूठ फिर से नाकाम हुआ है। कुलभूषण जाधव को बिना मौका दिए, बिना पर्याप्त अवसर दिए, भारत देश के वो रहने वाले हैं, भारत के उच्चायोग से उन्हें संपर्क भी नहीं करने दिया गया, उसके बाद भी जबरन उनको फांसी दे दी गई थी।
India approaches the International Court of Justice rarely. So this time it decided to approach the International Court of Justice. That's a decision which, deserves appreciation and praise. While, this may not be binding on Pakistan, but at the same time, this decision of the International Court of Justice has created such a situation that Pakistan will find it very difficult to violate this. Because if it does violate this order of the International Court of Justice, it will be condemned internationally.
It's very welcome that India has approached the International Court of Justice on the matter of Kulbhushan Jadhav, and that the International Court of Justice has taken notice of the same and has asked Pakistan to respond to it. And I hope that the Pakistan government would also respond before the International Court of Justice and accept whatever decision the International Court of Justice gives in this matter.
All right, so you're looking at how this has been a huge victory there for India, diplomatically speaking at least. We're looking at the interim relief that's come in for Kulbhushan Jadhav, where the ICJ has, of course, sought a reply from Pakistan as well. Many saying that this is actually the diplomatic surgical strike on part of India, and Pakistan continues to remain isolated globally on several issues, and now once again on the issue, at least of Kulbhushan Jadhav, where not just the ICJ but even the Amnesty International was against it. And now the big question really is, can Jadhav walk free? Will he be repatriated? Can that really happen? We have to, of course, wait and watch. All right, with those updates, time now for us to take a short commercial break.